The warehouse is filled with human skin. The man is trembling in fear. As a large group of mutants rushes in, Paul quickly pours gasoline on the ground. Then he lights it with a lighter. Soon chaos erupts around him. Paul seizes the opportunity to escape. In the corner, he unexpectedly bumps into an old man named John. To prevent him from shouting, Paul drags him into a nearby cellar. At that moment, a mutant passes by. Its mutated hands look inhuman. Paul waits for the mutant to leave. Then he pulls out a knife and demands to know what these creatures are. It turns out John is the last remaining human on the island. 50 years ago, the residents of the island made their living by fishing. But one day, the fish they caught became fewer and fewer. Despite everyone praying devoutly, it did no good. One day, the captain broke into the church. He told everyone to worship the Sea King. Then he led them to throw sacrifices into the sea. The next day, not only did they catch plenty of fish, but they also hauled up a large amount of gold. Under the temptation of money, everyone abandoned their faith. They started to worship the Sea King. Those who opposed were executed. Even John's parents were killed by the captain. In order to survive, he had to pretend to comply. He even feigned madness for 50 years, and later he learned that the Sea King was actually a mutated octopus. Now the island's inhabitants are descendants of both octopuses and humans. The kind-hearted John plans to help Paul escape. Taking advantage of John attracting the mutants' attention, Paul sneaks into a car. He tries to hotwire the car, but he mistakenly connects the horn. Realizing something is wrong, Paul quickly runs away. Then he hides in a mansion. Paul accidentally stumbles into a room. To his surprise, sitting on the bed is a beautiful woman. He realizes she's the woman who often appears in his dreams. The two of them fall in love at first sight. But then Paul is horrified to find that the woman has octopus legs. He's terrified and runs away. But he's caught by the mutants at the door. When he wakes up again, he finds himself locked in a dark room. Fortunately, his girlfriend and John are also there. But before they can catch up, a group of mutants rushes in to take them away. One of their companions, overwhelmed by fear, chooses to take her own life. At this moment, Paul's girlfriend is dragged away to be sacrificed to the Sea King, while Paul and John are bound and taken to the cellar.